What's going on, guys? Welcome to our Ancient Vaults All You Need to Know guide. In this video I'm going to show you what the vaults actually are, the different qualities of the key and what they give you, how long the vaults kind of take, and different little tips and tricks so you can find out if you're on the right island or a quicker way to do the vaults and stuff like that. We're going to get straight into the video, so let's go. First of all, what are the Ancient Vaults? Well, basically, you can buy them from the new Bilge Rats owner, Lorena. She's replaced Duke in the taverns. You usually find her located outside, or you can buy them from the Gold Hoarder. And what you have to do is you purchase the quest from them, put it on your voyage table, vote on it, and then you started the quest. Then what you get given is a Wayfinder Compass. Now this compass is always moving. It never fixes in one direction, so it's constantly swaying left and right around the middle. And basically what you want to do is you want to head in the direction of where it sways the least, so it's going to the left and the right the smallest amount, and just head in that direction. Once you reach the correct island, you're going to be digging up map parchments. Now these are going to give you a new item in your map radial, and it basically shows you a small section of the island in which you need to go to. Now if you're lucky, on the first dig you can get the X marks the spot, and you just have to go and dig that up. And once you dig that up, you will get a treasure chest with your key in. But if you don't get the right map the first time round, you just need to go round to different islands where the compass takes you to, digging up multiple map parchments. You can actually sell this key, however I personally don't recommend it unless you're right next to an outpost, like you're over in the Shores of Plenty by Sanctuary Outpost and you need to go all the way down to Devil's Ridge. Then I would recommend probably just selling the key, because by the time you get down there you could have done a whole new Ancient Vaults quest. Next up, you're probably wondering, okay, well who should I buy from, the Gold Hoarder or Lorena? I personally have had the most success with the Gold Hoarder because I am grade 75 Gold Hoarders. So anyone above grade 45 gets the best quality vault. So from Gold Hoarder I'm always getting the highest key quality and getting the most I can from the vaults, whereas from Lorena sometimes I feel like I might have had a silver or a stone key, so personally I just prefer to go with Gold Hoarders. Now regarding key quality, as you've just heard me mention, you can get stone keys, silver keys and gold keys. Each one of these keys give you different kind of rewards in the Ancient Vault. As the stone key will give you items like seafarer chests and castaway chests and maybe a couple marauder chests, and that's about it. The silver keys will give you seafarers, marauders and captain's chests, but only a small amount of captain chests. And the gold key will just give you marauders, captains and a few jeweled treasures like opulent curios. Now, if your Gold Hoarder grade is between level 25 and 35, then you'll only be able to get stone keys. If you're between 35 and 45, you're only going to be able to get silver keys. And if you're above grade 45 Gold Hoarders, then you're going to be able to get the gold keys. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of where the keys take you, so we'll get straight into it. The Crescent Moon Key takes you over to Crescent Isle. The Mermaid's Snake Key takes you to Mermaid's Hideaway. The Crook's Scarab Totem takes you to Crook's Hollow. The Devil's Boar Totem takes you to Devil's Ridge. And the Kraken's Shark Totem takes you to Kraken's Fall. Now you're also probably wondering, how long do they actually take? Now once I had a very good run, like it took like 20 minutes to do the whole voyage, and I haven't had anything like that since. And sometimes it's taken me upwards of 2 hours to complete the vault. So if you're thinking of doing one, I would probably say at least have an hour spare. So you hop on for an hour and do one. Because sometimes you can be going from Devil's Ridge up to Smuggler's Bay, back down to Thieves Haven, back up to Marauder's Arch, then you have to go to Crescent Isle's vault. Like, sometimes you can get that, and it's just not fun for anyone. So it can take you a very short amount of time if you're lucky. I recommend always starting the quests over in the Ancient Isles by Plunder Outpost, or over up in Golden Sands, because the islands are all located very near each other. In regards to the compass wobble, which I was mentioning earlier, basically what it is if you are coming up on an island and you're like, oh, I don't know if this is it, you will notice your compass starts to wobble. Instead of smoothly going left and right, it will actually start to wobble left and right, so it's sort of like it's tremoring a little bit. You will certainly notice this if you are on the right island, but a way to sort of combat getting off your boat or anchoring and wasting your time, you can just lift up your sails, and if you start to notice that little wobble, then you know you're at the right island. Now, you're probably wondering, how much gold can you make from this? And I would say that typically I will have made about 70k, roughly about 70k from these. So if you're able to do this within like half an hour, 45 minutes, and you have a grade 5 gold hoarder, emissary or reaper's bones, whoever you want to sell to, then you should be making roughly 70k every hour, which, to be honest, it's not the worst, but it's nothing amazing either. I would still prefer to do a Fort of the Damned with a Reaper's Bones emissary down and get 200k. Personally, just that's what I would prefer to do. One more thing to note is that you actually can't get emissary reputation from picking up the chests within the vault. I think this is just because it would be way too broken if you did, because the amount of chests that you can get are pretty crazy. Like, we've gotten over 20 chests from one vault before. So the way that you get reputation while doing these quests are by digging up the map parchments, and sometimes when you dig up the map parchments, gold hoarder skeletons spawn, and when you kill these they drop trinkets and that kind of treasure stuff, so sort of like adorned receptacles or whatever they're called. Who knows what they're called? No one. Some of those, or silvered flagoons, that thing, you know. So that's also a way to get emissary reputation. Apart from that, you do actually get reputation from the ancient chest which you pick up in the vault, and when that gets placed on your ship you also get reputation for that. Other than that, I have one more thing to show you, and that is a Mermaid's Hideaway shortcut which you can use just to transport loot back and forth from the vault a little bit quicker. Now, as you can see, me and my friend are just rotating loot back and forth from the vault to the shore so we can harpoon it. And what I actually do is, instead of going round following the dirt path, I just cut across the rocks and I drop down, and you can fall into that water pool. It's just a quicker way of getting down and transporting loot. It's nothing amazing, but it's just something to know that so you can get around the vaults quicker. Other than that, that about wraps up this video. We're going to have other videos coming out, just sort of showcasing more things from the vaults, potentially another Sea of Thieves Experience 2 coming out, who knows, between you and me, probably a few months away, but just it's in the works. We got some clips shaking up. Anyway, final words. If you want to suggest video content to us or potential ideas which you'd like to see in the game, we're going to have a video coming out on implementations which Sea of Thieves could add to the game to make it more lively. Hopefully it won't be as long as our last podcast, so you may have a chance of being featured in that video. Just go to the Google form in the description, or just join our Discord and you can find the form there and just chat to people. We're sort of growing. There's nearly 70 members in our Discord, so there are some conversations going on there. You can find people to play with, all of that stuff. But other than that, we're done. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Please remember to subscribe, leave a like, let us know what you think of the videos in the comments. Other than that, we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.